The trial judge had concluded that three main points. The first one is the relevant event was the lack of ventilation to the cattle in the two crate in the lower hold which took place during the period of carriage by air, and the airline was liable under Article 18 subsection 1 of the Montreal Convention. The second point is the airline had not established that the death of the cattle results from defective packing. The craters complied with the relevant Australian regulation. The craters of a similar design had been used for many years without complaint. The third point is principal failed to provide the load plans to the airlines was an omission which contributed to the death of the cattle. However, the final loading of the craters was entirely under the control of airline, who must have been aware that the export of the live cattle was a high-risk activity, but it's not made no attempt to seek guidance from a principal with a respect to the loading of cattle onto the aircraft. The airline submitted that the relevant event was the placing of the cattle into a craters, and that trial judge formations merely described the normal operation of the aircraft. Secondly, it submitted that the loss of cattle was due to defective packing as the craters were not suitable for carriage for the cattle in the lower hold. Thirdly, it submitted that had principal requested the airline to place the craters on the upper desk, it would have adhered to the request, and as such, principal bore the greater degree of responsibility for the death of the cattle, and the airline should be wholly exonerate.